everyone, welcome and welcome back to JUENFO Kitchen, where we just enjoy food. So let's enjoy some Jamaican fish tea. Alright guys, so as usual we're gonna start with a breakdown of the ingredients. I have some yellow yam and Irish potato soaking here in some water, and that's to prevent any oxidization, which is what causes them to turn black. You can add a little bit of lime or lemon juice in the water to further help with that, but just make sure that you rinse that off because you don't want that sour taste in your soup. And if you happen to see any oxidization, as you can see here, that's okay. As soon as this goes into the water, it will completely disappear. Now, Jamaican fish tea is more of a broth, hence the name fish tea. So I have cut my ingredients small. You can always cut them bigger if you like, but fish tea doesn't typically have a lot of food in it, so I'm not really gonna add that much. I have my dough here that I've already made for my boiled dumplings. If you want a detailed demonstration on how to make boiled dumplings, I have a video that I'll link for you above as well as in the description. Next, I have some vegetables which I'm mainly using to make up this soup. So here I have my carrot, pumpkin, chocho, and some okra, of course. Here I have my herbs and spices, which consist of onion, garlic, some scallion, a few sprigs of fresh thyme, pimento, also known as allspice, my scotch bonnet pepper, and my pack of fish tea soup mix, and of course my fish, which I cleaned and seasoned earlier. I washed it with some lime juice and I seasoned this with a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, black pepper, and salt. If you happen to have fish or seafood seasoning, that would probably be ideal as opposed to using the all-purpose, so you can go ahead and use that or use that in addition to the all-purpose. So I seasoned my fish like I do all my meats before I add them to my soup, because this makes a huge difference in terms of the flavor for the soup. So this is fish cut, which I found at my local supermarket. I initially wanted to use whole fish, which you can use, or you could use fish head. A lot of people use that, but I found these and I thought that they would be ideal for fish tea because these are quite fleshy and you don't have all those fine bones to deal with. I'm not really sure what type of fish this is, and by the way, I allow this to marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes in case you're wondering. So you can basically use whatever type of fish you like, and you can even use fish fillet if you don't want to have all those bones to deal with, and especially if you're giving it to children. In my pot here I have 3 liters of water. So to this I'm going to add my fish, bring to a boil and allow it to cook, and then remove whatever little bone there is. Now I'm mainly doing this for demonstration purposes because, as mentioned before, this fish doesn't have a lot of bones in it. So I'm showing you how it's done in case you're using whole fish where you would have a lot of bones to remove. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes of boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these. Remember that fish doesn't take that long to cook. You just want to get it to a point where it's soft enough where you can easily flake the meat from off the bone. While the fish is cooling off, I'm gonna go ahead and dump my yam, pumpkin, and Irish potato, and my seasonings, along with my chocho and carrot. I'm not gonna put my okras in as yet because I don't want them to be too soft by the time we're done cooking our soup. My soup mix also goes in, from which I sifted the noodles. So the noodles are gonna make it a little bit too thick for my preference, and as stated before, this is a thin soup, more of a broth-like consistency, but of course you can leave the noodles in if you prefer that. And now I'm gonna make my dumplings. And now I'm gonna cover and allow everything to cook, which is about 20 minutes or so. So my soup has been boiling for half an hour and this is what it looks like. I added my okras and some salt about 2 minutes ago. So the salt is one of the last things that you want to add because the pack soup has salt in it, and we also seasoned the fish with a little bit of salt. So we add the salt last or closer to the end because we don't want to over salt our food. And always taste and salt according to your preference. So I have deboned my fish. As you can see, these bones are pretty big, so it didn't really take much effort. And now I'm gonna add my fish in. And then give that a minute or two for everything to come together. Hope you enjoy this soup as much as I did. I have a variety of other soup recipes that I know you'll enjoy, so I'll leave the videos here so you can check them out. Please remember to like, share and subscribe for more delicious recipes, and follow me on my other socials and visit my website, which are all listed in the description along with the recipe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, live life to the fullest and just enjoy food.